Hey, how's it going, everyone? YouTube world. Hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to give you an update on my equipment this year, what I'm using for 2018. The trailer I'm using is the old 16-foot trailer that I had with 5-foot walls. Now it has 2.5-foot walls. We cut it down to better fit what we wanted. As far as gassing up all the mowers, presents a little bit of an issue with security, but we'll be getting some racks soon. I'll show you what we're using for security right now. I had a small toolbox stolen from me not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. Really, it was my fault. I left it in the back of the truck overnight, so we won't be doing that anymore. For trimmers, let's get into what we're using for trimmers. For pole pruner, I'm using the HT133 Beast. Recommend that. That guy is awesome. It telescopes to 16 feet. I got a smaller blade edger, and then I've got a walk behind blade edger for some heavier stuff. But the handheld is the PE 225. It's a little underpowered, but it does the job. For the trimmers, I'm using older GZ25N Red Max. I love that thing. It's a beast. The Stihl FS91R. I would definitely recommend it. It's a little heavier than a 94, but it's got the solid shaft, and you're able to switch out the gearbox to do different attachments. I really like that about it. For me, it just seems like it's a more durable trimmer. For hedge trimmers, I'm using the big box store HC 152 hedge trimmers by Echo. I like those. I'm still using a really old Stihl BR350. For me, it does what I need it to do until it craps out. I'm not going to switch over to something bigger. I might switch over to the BR600 or the 700. Not sure. I've been kind of in between that one or the Echo. 21-inch mower. I don't really care about 21-inch mowers. I think you got to have one on your fleet. Put it in your trailer if you can swing it, if it can fit. I know a lot of you guys are using a very compact setup, and so a 21-inch mower might not fit, but for me it fits. I can actually fit two 21-inch mowers, and I use a Troy-Bilt and a Honda. Pick this one up for 150 bucks. If you can pick them up, guys, you can pick them up pretty cheap at your local pawn shops, and a lot of times they just have dirty carbs or they'll have a dirty jet. You can bring them down, haggle them down on the price because of that. I got this one down to 150, and I've enjoyed it. It's a Honda, great mower. About 2 years ago, I picked this guy up. It's a Wright Velke 32-inch cut, 15 horsepower Kawasaki hydro transmission. Love it. You put a wheel on it. This one came with the wheel. Got it all for $2,500. Had 75 hours on it. Guys, get these used. You can get them so much cheaper, up to 50% cheaper. This setup was $5,000 straight out the door, MSRP. It's a 2013. Again, I got it with 75 hours. I have 250 hours on it right now, and it is just such a great mower. I like walk-behinds. They're lighter than stand-ons. I know a lot of you guys use stand-ons. They're great. I probably will eventually get a stand-on. They're compact. They get the job done so much more efficiently. But walk-behinds are light, and they don't cause as much tearing up or ruts on the grass, on the turf. I really like these guys. Picked this one up this past winter. It is a Exmark Laser Z HP. Such a phenomenal mower. I've enjoyed it so much. It's got a lot of hours on it. It's got 1,600 hours on it. Got a Kawasaki FX mower, FX engine on it. I think it's a 25 horsepower or the 23 horsepower. I just changed the coil on it, one of the coils, and it's running like a champ now. Cuts great, very fast, very effective and efficient mower. Doesn't waste too much gas. It's got the dual tanks, so I can fill it up once a week. I don't use this mower a whole lot. I use it on my bigger properties, and that's why I picked it up. I didn't, you know, some of my larger properties, the 32 inch was just not cutting it. I had a Troy-Bilt rider, riding tractor, lawn tractor, and it just wasn't fast enough, so I picked this one up. It's a 52 inch. Guys, if you're looking for a really good setup, for me personally, 52 inch ride-on mower. They're fast. You know, you're going to save your back. You're going to save your knees. They're just fast. A 32 inch walk behind and a 21 inch mower. There is literally nothing I can't cut with these three mowers. I don't say no to a lot of things that I can cut. I mean, they're just, you can cut just about everything. I got that advice from Johnny Moe. You know, he uses a 60 inch. I would have gone a 60 inch if this was a 60 inch. It wasn't. It's a 52, but it's close enough. And I cut just about everything with it. I mean, there's, you can handle anything they throw at you. For my trailer, I got, again, the 16 footer. Still, the trash guy's coming in. Sorry for the noise. But you got the 16 footer. I'll show you what I did to this one. Instead of having a landscape box, see, I like this about, I can just jump right over that wall. And have everything secured with chains or with cables. You don't have to worry about theft. I had my brother weld a bar, basically a tube, square tubing across here. And I bought this, I picked this UWS, a UWS toolbox. He welded right underneath here, another angle iron that goes on the bottom. And we just set this toolbox right in here. I don't like having it, you know, put this for extra security. I don't like having this toolbox facing the inside of the trailer because now I have to come in every single time. I have to come into the trailer. I'm going to probably switch it to where it's on the outside so I can access all of the stuff that I have in there, which is just basically, trash guy is super loud. Gotta have those goods. So I have all my chemicals in here. I have some string. I have miscellaneous tools, some just gardening tools that I'll keep in there. The trailer, I really didn't want to make the video until I painted the trailer, but you know, I just couldn't wait anymore. And I haven't had a whole lot of time to paint. So this trailer will be painted pretty soon. I'm still using the older 95 Chevy 4-wheel drive. Really don't need the 4-wheel drive. I like having 4-wheel drive just in case, but I've never had to use it. It's a really dependable truck. I've never had any serious issues with it other than, you know, the thermostat not opening up and it heats up. Took that sucker out. I don't need it here. It gets hot. It's always hot in South Texas. But yeah, guys, that's the equipment for 2018 that I'll be using. Some stuff that I do for extra money is power washing, and so I use a Northern Tool power washer with a Honda motor. And yeah, that's what I use for, it's a North Star for my power washing. I've got over here, I gotta clean this garage, man. It's just disgusting. I've got a Stihl MS193T. I use that for my tree trimming. And I've got another Echo chainsaw. But yeah, this is what I use for lawn care, guys. This is what I use to get the job done and to make sure that the clients are serviced. And I've been really happy with the setup so far. I've got a lot of room in the trailer. I've got mowers that can cut everything that they throw at me. So yeah, that's it. You guys, like, subscribe, let me know what you think.